Callisto, I'm so sorry I guessed that tech throw in the corner last night. I apologize. Your
Wow.
Cagliostro
Wow.
was
That's insane.
all right, though.
That's crazy. Calling somebody out in the middle of a tournament in the match that they're already playing to talk about the fact that you bodied them last night is kind of
Whoa, I didn't say body now. Hold on.
Hey, man, listen, it's okay. I can read between the lines. That's sort of how it is. Just like it seems like that overhead was planned from the get-go. A really, really solid play from Callisto so far, and a really, really solid knockdown, too, into more Oki. I'm loving it.
Yeah, had the safe jump there. Dash L, and of course, got to respect that ultimate skill fireball. 2H with the light shield carry. And you go for that course correct off the Raging Chain, too. If the opponent gets a little bit too far, it's easy to just be like, all right, cool, I got the 25% to carry. And get an extra chunk of damage for that corner carry that Katalina is so capable of doing.
Not too bad of a start for Callisto so far, man. Just get the jump in, and I love it. With one button and managed to find it off of the 5L. Yet again, this is going to lead into the DP. Not going to lead to a knockdown, and whiffed it. I like it. Tried to go for the frame kill, but Casey was already ready for that.
Yeah, very terrifying situation. A little bit early on the dash L for plus frames there, but still got the tech throw there from Casey. Another throw back to the mid screen. Jump U to start things off. A beautiful one for Casey because that's wall splat. 100 meter, we're not going to... Oh, I'm totally wrong. Actually, you know what? Good spend here because you do strip that final bravery point there, but very early to spend the meter. With that much health gone, you're looking pretty fine, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Super Scum Battle Art is on the table. They can regenerate that Brave point if they need to, but so far, the 5H is able to fish things out for a button. I love it. They're utilizing the guard cancel once again.
Oh, no!
There's no Brave point, so you don't have a way to escape that once it makes contact. He wasn't ready for the sway.
Had to dodge. Had to get that spot dodge. It would have been huge because Callisto would have got a big counter, counter hit combo with the heavy right off of it. Would have been able to wall splat with SSBA. Would have been able to strip a good chunk of health, but that was full stock on KC here.
Nice. I love it. It has the parry as well. Dash cancels it to keep that confirmed going. Tons of big damage. Doesn't build up the super for it in the middle of the combo, but instead builds it up after it ends. This will be the pop on the ultimate skill just to close things out. Keeping it simple with the auto combo, and then that's that for the first game. Let's go.
Yeah. That crumple stayed on the fireball, really able to help out with that corner carry again and just seal out the deal, like you said, with the damage output. Light Wall is going to be such a good tool. We've seen it used against not only the Raging Strike, but now here against Fireball to help make this approach. Good carry, not quite finishing out the combo, but you got corner route, and that's the key factor here. Corner position is going to be great for Callisto.
Really good look so far. Once again, the utilization of guard cancel is just so strong, man. Whether it's blocked or not, it's just, it leads to so much. Gets the powerful counter hit as well and pops the ultimate skill. Gonna spend a lot of meter just for this. I love the conversion combo limit. Saves him for the time being, but the throw spells his fate for now here in game 2.
Yes, indeed. All right, nice. Already got our thrust, and you look, so much of this time has been spent on the east side of the screen here. Goes for the guard cancel for those plus frames to steal the turn back. Light wall, good. Backstep, though, doesn't commit. Callisto really in control of the space right now. And, of course, you should be. With Catalina, you're going to get a lot of these counter pokes. The far medium able to help out. Oh, but what a jump in. Already committed to the thrust.
Yeah, carrying to the corner as well. Gonna find himself in a precarious position. I love it, utilizing the sweep and man, just to jump out to side swap, gets that overhead yet again, but no confirmation after it. Of course, finds a good hit, possibly going to use super, absolutely. In that last bravery point. Wait, is he dead because of that?
Oh yeah. I'm sending it home. It's dead.
Wow. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Great spend from Callisto there on the final SBA.
Absolutely lovely game. If you guys want to be able to participate, you can sign up.
How are you going to bring back 1.0 GTek? Why would you do that? It's right there installed on your hard drive. You're totally capable of playing 1.0 still to this day. But we do have KaiAi up against GTek. That's going to be Belial and Zeta. Zeta is certainly one of the strong characters out here. Kind of underrepresented across the cast, but universally agreed upon that she's kind of like the sole bad guy. And I think it's only because she shares that close slash animation to Soul.
Yeah, I don't see the resemblance either. Oh, good stuff. So far from Kai. Trying to make sure they can actually put it down. I like it. What a reaction, man. We love it.
Easy input. If you move, you're going to get caught. which could have been blocked if the ultimate skill had landed a little bit earlier there. That was a very lucky kind of let it rip on the Skybound art right there. But I think it's back to the point of the Soul Bat Guy comment. Like, I think a lot of players like kind of see the damage output that Zeta's capable of. She can kind of continue to run offense sort of freely without being kind of checked for it. Normally you see this thrust series right from Zeta where she's at the mid screen, able to run away without an opportunity for the opponent to punish. But Belial with that far heavy, able to make the couple slashes there to, you know, the combo confirmations from Belial to get that damage. It's just so easy to access for this character. It cycles back into another set play for Belial. Clash Light, are you kidding me? Okay.
Yeah, hey, that's just sort of what this character is able to offer. One of the many buttons in it is that he's known for. I love it. Utilizing the sweep on the side of GTek, trying to see if they can poke the 6-6L just to interrupt things for a little bit. That counter hit is going to net them a bunch of damage too. Not going to go for the super, and there you have to, you can't guard cancel that. And they even hit another button after that too. That is death for sure.
Jump you, unfortunately, is one of those things that you kind of have to hold until the opponent decides to come down and commits to it, where you can spend the guard cancel as they get deeper into the drop. But with the resources you have available, you saw 1-2H, and it's kind of tricky, right? You got the 3 hops there from the pogo before another high comes through. You have to kind of wait and decide. You know, 5U would have been great for KaiAi there to at least get that parry. To try to jump right on top of GTek would have helped out, but staggers into throw. KaiAi certainly setting the pace of this round.
Absolutely, and there it is. That button it is I was going to mention earlier before. Is the counter hit. Not going to find the confirm though. Instead, a couple of hits lead to some decent damage for Kai, and I love it. Checking the run up. Solid opportunity there from GTek for the time being. Good threat to throw tech as well. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Crouch ends right there from GTek to try to slow down the pace of KaiAi, and yet that's the thing, is like Belial doesn't necessarily need to engage in the mechanics of rising to be successful. Like, Belial can still play vanilla Granblue. So GTek, you got your wish. You're playing 1.0 right now. Outside of a couple raging strikes and guard cancels here, like, you're still playing 1.0 against KaiAi. The shimmies are still there. Got the pull in with the EX fireball here. Far heavy.
Absolutely. 5H is no joke, 6-6H as well, just to make sure they actually get back in there. Love the confirm off of the counter hit. Going to find solid damage off of this too, spending a bunch of resources and pops the super, not only to get rid of the bravery point, but to cash out on that damage. That CM, that crouch M, so good. +1 on block, easily staggerable, really hard to check on the fact of Belial. That's why Kai keeps using it a lot of the time. He's trying to see if he can find an opportunity. Found the far H yet again, but not able to confirm off of it.
The dance of Belial at that mid screen, hoping for Zeta to make one mistake. Goetia comes back to haunt you. The EX version to finish it. KaiAi with the first round of the second game.
Very, very solid momentum, and rolling straight up with that. There it is. Check the shoes. Understand that he paid a lot of money for those. Trying to see if they can actually check him out as well. 5H, finding a really, really nice hit. Confirming into it as per normal, gets the DP. I like it. Get off me. I'm liking it.
I like the quick interrupt though with the crouch L from GTek, and we're trying to fight Belial as best as we can with these counter pokes, but it's not converting to big damage. That's the problem. You have the 2M right there, counter hit 2M no less. So that means you can follow up with something. We're just not ready for it. Even if it's just 2M into 5U, like that gets the opponent away from you. You can kind of set up for zoning opportunities again with Zeta, with KaiAi capitalizing immediately with the Skybound art. Tremendous life lead and calls it out immediately with that 2H on wake up. Good games for hit for hit, but Yozamitsu up against Awesome. It's gonna be Narmaya versus Anila.
Already moving in as well. Anila, a character that has been discussed as being one of the weaker sides of the character, well, one of the weaker sides of the roster, but even still finding plenty of opportunities to be able to be played at this type of level. Yozamitsu, I'm liking it a lot. Whiffs the throw. They use the stand light, the 5L to try and use as a frame kill, and they ended up whiffing the throw, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know, Anila, though, in this version of the game does get a lot of great benefits there with her ultimate skill, being able to kind of cancel out a little bit better here. She does get the better frame data for it as well. Nothing like tremendously changing this character, but it's certainly touches for the character that makes her much more viable. Yozamitsu, though, put in work with this Narmaya. That damage output in the corner is so devastating. Again, just being able to follow up the Skybound. And not necessarily just easy send it home type of combo. Like, there is a lot of actions per minute that you are taking on that controller in order to get those optimal routes.
To the the ankles. Not quite finding it on the side of Yozamitsu. I like get the clash and sticking with the 5L just to use your fastest option in that situation. It can be a little bit hard to try and escape. I like it. The 6-6L will right on return from Yoza, and the 5L pokes back and forth. I love it. They're both checking each other's movement. That's so sick, man. You see so many different characters already. These players are playing out of their mind. I actually love it. Love the small decisions.
A little bit of a drop there. I think you could do the close heavy. You didn't have the meter to finish, so if anything, you could have done the you could have done alt skills Setsuna there, and you would have gotten the restand to finish it out with like maybe a knockdown. Either way, Yozamitsu maintained control of that corner. It's not a bad route to take at all. Like, you didn't overextend in that way, so you're not going to get punished for it. It's just I think you could have gotten one more hit out. It was close on combo limit though.
Yeah, definitely. Have plenty of opportunities, and maybe the optimization will take precedence here. Finding the DP as well, I like it. She's using a lot. Anila's using the Sheik a lot more. Manages to slide right on in there. Talk to her real quick. Uses the 6-6L as a frame kill and sets up for nice meaty setup. Draw the blade. Manages to get the plus frames too and the throw. I'm loving it. Trying to use the frame kills a lot of the time. They tried to backdash, but they got caught.
Yeah, it was backdash and the spot dodge right there. A little bit too active on the defensive options here from Awesome that got you caught for your troubles. And the finish from Yozamitsu.
Not too terrible so far. Yoza's playing pretty solidly, honestly. They're controlling the space a lot with a couple of their normals, and of course that. I mean, like, realistically, who's going to check that? What are you, robot? Like, there's no way that you're going to be able to consistently deal with that. Finds the 2H, excuse me. They're going to find solid pressure. I like it. The DP just to, of course, regain that space and momentum back. But these two are really swinging back and forth, like, genuinely.
Yeah, very quick down special there just to make sure we get that anti-air. Nice spot dodge, sneaking a throw. Doesn't take any of the plus frames. Even if you wanted to, you could have gone for DP right there. But regardless, Awesome. Still finding an answer out. Ultimate skill, Sheep. Certainly going to be helpful to at least press out of that corner.
The quick draw. Quick draw McGraw. In the form of Narmaya, finds the confirm, but drops it a little bit later. Love the spot dodge, too. That's what Awesome was looking for before. They tried to go for a throw, but it was a little bit too early. Manages to mix it up as well, not going for any hit for any plus frames, but I like it. The run-up. Hey, listen, it's only minus if you feel like it is, baby.
No. That is...
Nah. It's only minus if you feel like it, bro. I'm just telling.
Run up alt skill, I'm feeling some type of way about that if I'm Yozamitsu, that's for sure. Back to the corner we go. Awesome with that round is, looking pretty good right now. Feeling very comfortable trying to throw that out here. Sheep does get interrupted. Slash series doesn't get the finish we're looking for. We did go for a stance swap to extend a little bit further, but because the slash didn't work out, we're in trouble. Nice back throw. Plus, throw.
Keeping the pressure as well, trying to go for that. Love it. Calling it out once again, being ready for it that time around. The 5L yet again has paid off in dividends. Now Awesome is utilizing it pretty consistently too. They're doing a great job at stopping that full momentum.
Oh, just outside the range of guard cancel. Nice bait here from Awesome. And playing Anila in her, optimal range. You see that 2U, how far that reaches, right? That's so critical of the space that Anila kind of wants to sit in because you can, counter poke, to your point. Of course, been running the 6 lately.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, man, but I don't think it's I've expressed this at the very beginning of the show, but this is so phenomenal. 8 different characters so far, not one repeat, dude. Like, that's actually so, like, genuinely, that's one of the sickest things ever. I love seeing character expression and variety. I love players being able to delve into what they want to delve into. Oh,
yeah,
good stuff.
Absolutely. Like, excuse me, Beelzebub, certainly one of those characters we don't get to see too often anymore. But still has been very blessed in this version. The ultimate skills really kind of helped the character out tremendously. We're already seeing one of them, right? Bubble Boy activates here and got the 2L interrupt. Nice spin cycle with the back special.
Nice to have the projectile. I like the ultimate skill yet again. The parry, they waited for a little bit, knew that the counter poke was coming in some way, shape, or form, knew that they were going to lose their turn, and utilized that information to put up the counter. I like it a lot. Ryazo waited a bit and then pulled the trigger on it. Good neutral jump.
Yeah, I tried to go for an EX dive to catch air to air, but it's not going to work out. The angle's a lot for Grungler. The charge, Ryazo respecting it. Now, this matchup could be a little bit interesting. We can go for Empty Hand to try to close that gap between nails, or Ultimate Skill Empty Hand's certainly going to be helpful. Oh, nice. Got the confirm here with the Raging Chain. Cool combo route.
Too bad either. The back throw, finding their good corner position
no.
as well. Uses the bubble yet again. Trying to find an opportunity back in. I like it. The guard cancel at the right time, but the wrong follow-up after. Whereas Ryazo finds the hit and confirms it.
Yep, one more here. Heavy combo series. You could have done the flurry, I think. I missed it. I didn't see combo limit there, but I think after the triple attack, you could have done EX flurry for the finish. Nonetheless, Ryazo still taking the game.
Yeah, nice. Good 6-6L as well. Finding the counter hit, leading into a nice little confirm, carrying him to the corner. Seox doing what he does best, and that's rushing them down. Hey, listen, those 6-6L changes might have happened, but some characters really, it doesn't really feel like a lot of things have changed for others when it comes to the universal mechanics. Some characters, dash Ls are just better than others, genuinely.
Yeah. Sometimes he might be in a corner position waiting for that opportunity to go for the reversal. Grungler's patience certainly pays off here before we spent a brave counter. Because look, we're already almost tied up in terms of health. Once we get the cycle on abilities back through, it's going to be very helpful for Grungler to get a finish in this corner. Careful, we're going to start seeing staggers. Oh my god, actually the ultimate skill comes out. I was going to say Grungler is probably going to fish for staggers to bait out a parry attempt there. But with SSBA off the table and another ult skill, because we spent 2 of them in that sequence, off the table, Grungler can just send it home. It has nothing to fear.
Absolutely. Finding a nice little confirm as well off of the 2M. I'm liking it. Jumps all the way and finds the parry. I like it. Probably tried to space the projectiles so they could avoid that exact situation. Gets the DP. Grungler doing their best at making sure they keep Seox out. Finds the jump in, but doesn't find the finishing confirm. Oh, nice.
There we go. See, that's the route we should have done, right? The far L into the Raging Chain there just to close the gap. A little tricky to do, but we go for our combo limit with the DP Ender. Oh, no. That's actually beneficial there for Grungler. Ryazo didn't have an opportunity to try to close it out. The far heavy into EX Flurry could have helped out. I mean, that would have been all that Ryazo got, but at the very least would have put yourself back into the neutral ground.
It's very, very true. A really good point to be able to make as well. That's the second time it is that they get caught by a round star option, or I believe the third time more specifically a round star option from Ryazo, trying to check the faster buttons and the faster specials of Seox. Makes it a little bit harder. Nice mix, gets the overhead. Nice, really good jump in as well.
Yeah, the EX empty hand going into the medium series just to get the overhead. We got the finish with the SBA on top of it. No? All right, we have 1 extra BP there. Okay, my bad.
Absolutely. Still has 100. He's still got to be careful, too. He does not want to get hit by a Skybound, Super Skybound Heart here. Oh! Missed time the neutral jump. Unfortunate.
Goodness. See, that's the thing about Will It Kill submissions for Granblue. We got to take into account all these bravery points and what was the combo starter? What are we actually doing and which character started? Because if it's Grimnir, that combo counter is going high up.
Dude, absolutely.
Nice parry.
Sure, good neutral jump as well. I like it. They're trying to use their jump then to control a lot of the space as well, since Seox has to try and cross that threshold. I love the usage of the ultimate skill. Tries to run up and get the throw. Get your hands off me. I'm not really feeling you like that. Tries to make their way back into 6-6L. Trying to find an opportunity. Ryazo playing very far back, but biding their time.
Yep, EX hands. That's okay though. We're at least safe. There's no. Actually, this is very okay for Ryazo. As long as we get this open, we can send this home because you have no bravery points.
Absolutely. That's the thing, right? Is that the guard cancel is such a strong tool because whether you block, you're so right. You're so right.
Looking sick. One of the Eternals. Round out the Eternals. I know there's like 12 or something.
True.
But...
yeah, I would love to see all of them.
All right, so here we go. KaiAi up against Saltz. Saltz has been putting in a lot of work with Djeeta lately, and curious to see how KaiAi performs against this one. Got the pull back on Goetia just to try to continue our turn, but the far end certainly going to get whip punished by Saltz. Very quick reaction.
Yeah, not too bad either. I like it for what it is that they're doing. So a couple of times, that's the second time it is that I've seen that specific walk back into a button, into a confirm, right? They're trying to force Saltz to play at this sort of awkward timing that Kai knows how to play at. And that's something that I'm noticing quite a bit. They're using the ultimate skill as well just to try and see if they can maintain some plus frames on their wake up. And they do make it out of the corner, but even still, Saltz is still staying on top of them. I do like it.
All right, crouch in. Got the EX Goetia here for corner carry. EX Asmodeus, we can spend. Yo, you are really pushing your combo limit there. My God, I was getting really uncomfortable with that count. But we still got the SBA.
Pops the super, I'm loving it. Finds plenty of damage too. Only one bravery point remaining. Has to sway the incoming because you definitely don't want to get hit by the raging strike. I love it. The shimmy back and forth.
Yeah.
Man is looking stylish.
The explosivity of Djeeta is that threatening right there. You stay under the Granblue zone and don't go near her. You have life lead. She's got 100 meter. Nah, I don't want any confirm from her. I'm not taking any risks.
Absolutely. Oh, that could have been really, really dangerous with that 2M, but the far H saves the day. Thank God. Rolls right on through, avoids the projectile, and manages to finish it off with that far H.
Any other Djeeta player would have ripped DP right there for no reason.
Hey, listen, sometimes your heart tells you. Sometimes your heart tells you to do the DP. It's never about the optimal situation. Sometimes you got to follow the heart. And the heart tells me to DP 3 times and wake up. So that's what I'm saying.
There it is.
There it is. Hey, that's what I said. That's the heart. See, I can respect that, Saltz. You're playing with your heart right now. That's so fair.
No, you playing like you don't pay for health insurance. That's what you're paying like.
Oh my God. Speaking of health insurance, my goodness, if it's not costly. Look at the health bar on Djeeta right now. Finds the damage. It gets the knockdown as well. Has to go for Oki. Loving it. 2 Ps or 2 Ls.
I wasn't quite ready for the confirm there. Yo, I'll let you jump in for free on this anti-air. Just the 5H though.
Still trying to be very careful.
It would have been crazy if we would have routed into Raging Chain, because I think we had just gotten the 25% off that initial 5H. I could be mistaken. For sure we got it after Asmodeus. Either way, KaiAi first game.
Really, really solid look so far from Kai. I like it a lot. And it's one of those things that happens very consistently. Good whiff punish off of the far H. I like it a lot. A solid confirm, and it's going to lead into the Oki and the quarter positioning possible. See, that's what I'm talking about. Play with your heart. It doesn't matter what you do. It matters more than anything that you're playing what your heart tells you to do. Although it may cost you the game off of this next interaction, depending, gets the sweep to you, and carrying him all the way to the other side of the screen, too.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you still got the punish off with DP. You're still going to get the kill here.
Stop on it.
Beautiful. Like you said earlier, players can play so differently with their characters. Like, yeah, sure, it's just light, medium, heavy routes, triple attack. Yeah. But right here, I was just thinking, man, what if I just simply sent that with Raging Chain back to back? Because we had the meter to go for 3 bravery points, still would have killed. And KaiAi still found a proper route by going for DP Ender there and still looked just as stylish.
Absolutely. Finds the EX usage. I like it. 236H or 234H. Nice. It pops the super as well. Spins up that bravery point. They lost one. Saltz taking plenty of damage here yet again. He's probably going to play at that round start distance like before. Kai going in. Gets the overhead but doesn't find the kill. There it is. Yeah,
that was such a deep jump in right there. I wonder on the time. I could be totally wrong. Repping 2B has been repping 2B since her release, and this is going to be interesting because Havaniceday can certainly bully this character. You missed the plus frames. Wait a minute. Please.
Oh, nice. Hey, listen. Sometimes you may not always be thinking about that. Sometimes, you may not have the opportunity for plus frames, but you do have the chance to essentially whip punish somebody again. If you feel pretty confident you're neutral, I can understand that could have went really, really poorly on the opposing side.
I don't think the medium beam works to that fireball because it takes the single hit, which means it's a clash, which means that the hurt box on the rest of the beam should be wrapped and over on top of that fireball. 2L opens up. I could be mistaken on the beam interaction, but I'm pretty certain that's how that's working because it works the same way as Zeta's beam.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It does. It works the way it is that you're saying. It doesn't really. It doesn't work against multi-hitting projectiles. It's not really like that. Manages to find the EX. There it is. That's definitely going to be death after popping that super, optimizing it just to make sure.
Yeah. Again, like I said at the top of this set, 2B can get bullied very quickly by a character like Djeeta. 2B not having an actual reversal outside of spending the down alt skill. It's gonna be a little tricky there.
Absolutely. Finds a way to try and make their way in. They are keeping them in the corner position. The 5L.
Oh no! That was a very good jump U to avoid the fireball there because it was going to be a blockable situation otherwise. But again, wall splat looking at about 50% health if we finish the whole thing. Nice.
The throw tech as well. Ladewaybac gets caught again. That time off of a counter hit. They're going to be able to build up enough bar for super as well off of this conversion. They're going to pop it, of course. Nails?
It's the worst feeling. And this matchup is just a terrible feeling. If you don't have the means of getting out of the corner against Djeeta, you're not here for a good time at all. It takes a single hit. This mid screen is a danger zone regardless. Okay, not plus because we didn't hit the gauntlet there, so we will get punished. Tricky timing on that.
It is, yeah. Speaking of which, like Ladewaybac, you mentioned a tricky timing, and Havaniceday had a couple of times in that very last interaction had tried to anti-air Ladewaybac, and they ended up whiffing the DP. That could have been very, very bad, especially since Ladewaybac had so much meter. And in their repertoire, there it is again, managing to find the whiff. Got to set up for it. Let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna go for mix.
Yeah, a couple lights there to go for the jump heavy. Interesting. All right, nice. At least gonna have to hold the pressure back in the corner far enough away so we can get a medium combo series. Nice EX back special off the ground bounce. Not quite gonna get the restand, but I love that we're maximizing this corner carry. Good stuff from Ladewaybac on that.
Yeah, running the right way back in. I see it. Trying to find their way out by mashing a couple of times. I do like get really, really smart mashes from there. A couple of 5Ls, a couple of 2Ls. Looking pretty good, honestly. They're recognizing when it is they are trying to mash against Havaniceday. Because if you don't check Djeeta at some point, she's going to destroy. Like, she's just going to run you over. The ball is always going to be on her court.
This is definitely one of those matchups, like you called out earlier, about going for Brave counter a little bit more. Because you still have that safety net there, especially in a corner situation against Djeeta. Havaniceday with a beautiful DP to interrupt. Nice float, respecting that space. And we can still send that medium series there. But off the wall, you don't spend super here.
You definitely keep it for next interaction.
Yeah, it's either next interaction or you go for alt skill fireball here. But now that we have this opener off the wall, same route that we're going to go, we're probably going to spend it. And yeah, we do.
Jeez, man. I was like, okay, I'm expecting to see a couple of it sometime soon. But no, I did it. Incorrect. Have a nice day. Forgot what character it was I was talking about. My fault, OG. Was not familiar with your game. Good late throw tech as well. Finds the confirmation off of the super skybound R off of the 2L. I'm liking it.
A small starter, but this is to build back up that brave point. Also trying to do a bit of damage, not a lot, as you can see. Like that was off light triple attack, or the combination attack rather from 2B. So it's not going to really get a whole lot of follow. DP though, we have so much health in the bank that we can risk it all, and it's a round apiece in this game too.
That looking a little bit more alive, catches the jump. Wow, that actually kept her in there. Oh, good parry. I'm liking it a lot. The usage of the unique skill, I'm loving it right now. Yes. Really, really well done from Ladewaybac.
Yeah, first time we're seeing it here from Lade. Series there. Oh, jump back and tragic.
Plus frames. Throw attack. Utilizing 2S as well. Wow.
Hey, you know what? If I'm going to get anti-aired like that, I'd rather it be on the opposite side so I don't get wall bounced. Unfortunately, when you do get wall bounced in this next interaction, it does mean death. And it means that Havaniceday takes it's going to be that Cagliostro up against Nothing's very own Ladiva. We talked about Nothing just a moment ago there. Calls out the Raging Strike immediately with triple attack.
Absolutely. Dunks him, gets the lariat, the clothesline. Looking pretty good as well, setting up for the 5H pressure. I like it. Cagliostro. Yeah, you have to guard cancel her. She has it's too much to deal with her pressure.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Trying to stick with that body splash. Gonna get blown up, though.
She was literally on the other foot. The sides have been swapped. Nothing already back to the wall and in the corner. This is really difficult. That 2M getting rid of the trap, but the ultimate skill carrying it all the way through yet again.
Oh, off the wall, wrong side, unable to block the golden throne. If you get this, Nothing.
She did. Wait, she has no break points anymore.
We're living. We're fine.
This does a lot of damage, fam. Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me? Look at me. I'm playing Granblue.
Listen,
I know when people die in this game.
Hey, listen. It is pretty insane. Like, that damage is pretty crazy. The last time I said that, somebody died. So
it was close. It was very close. I was seconds away from being wrong. Nuh-uh. Ultimate skill. Get out of here. Raging. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. We don't have the meter for it there because we spent the ult skill.
Nothing. Just like with guard cancel back and forth. The ultimate, yeah, that super armor, yeah, that's going to be a lot. Oh, gripped up.
Right, no break points either side. Cagliostro certainly wanted to follow it up, but Ladiva, she's just got as much in the tank for a finish.
Yeah, not too bad either. I'm liking it a lot. Like, average is, if it's one thing, right? If it's one thing, it is, I fear, it's Ladiva and Zangief players, because the grappler players know how to weather the storm, right? They're looking for that one moment. They're going to find that gap, and that's the scary part about it. Good stuff on the Raging Strike, but it has to counter back. I like it. Use that point in the late 10. Nothing is still in the corner, but that 2M is safe from a couple times, but no confirmed.
It's crazy. We had the 2M. I'm not quite sure. I think EX Lariat might have been your best bet. Because we were standing there, so it should have been able to follow up. Not quite certain on that. But yeah, Wavie immediately pressing that far heavy and able to get the counter hit. Just a follow up and corner carry there. First game going to them.
Absolutely, yeah. Right now, I think Nothing's best shot is to, while they are trying to close the gap, they're using that 2M, of course, to get rid of the projectiles and of course, the traps it is that Cagliostro is sitting out. I was about to say, and I'm glad that they actually used it. I think a lot of the utilization of ultimate clothesline or ultimate lariat and EX lariat is going to be sort of the telltale sign here, because it's going to stop her from gaining that space. You're using 2M already to sort of fish for those traps, get rid of them. You have to find a way to be able to use that super armor a lot more and at a different timing, because Wavie's been reading it a couple times.
Oh, what a challenge. Are you kidding me? Ladiva may be tall, but she's not tall enough to fall for that trap up there. Nice dunk. Look at the damage output that Nothing just pulled off here. There's an EX Lariat like you're talking about, and the alt skill headbanger just for the finish.
Absolutely. That is really good. That is really, really solid. That's what I was mentioning, right? Finding a different time to actually use that ultimate head skill, to use that ultimate headbang, right? I think that's something that you have to really be looking out for. And Average Grappler realized too that Wavie has been calling them out a couple times, so they used it immediately that time. They just offset a lot of their pressure. The back throw into the trap, looking pretty great.
Ooh, too close to the wall. Spear for the pickup. Nice 2M. Able to shut down a low hex and going for the alt skill lariat, but Cagliostro is just too small.
Absolutely,
just too small.
Just too small indeed. That's the thing. That lariat is really strong, but the ultimate lariat really carries it there, right? It's a way to be able to hit crouching opponents as well, because otherwise it's just going to whiff. It's just really hard. Good sway! That's an option it is that you don't see a lot of people going for, or maybe people just forgot, but swaying on guard cancel is a really good option to bait out a guard cancel.
Yeah, it's certainly like if you know that your opponent's going to get a little feisty with guard cancels, you can just pull back, especially if you're really trying to bait them out. All right, eye for an eye. No bravery points on either side, but one SBA can turn that tide immediately. Wavie with the finish and a 2-0 victory over Nothing. A tall order. Just there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, it is such a tall order. Another one of those fun matchups here in particular, because both have quite the mobility. It's certainly interesting in terms of Lancelot, because you take that simple forward step after the 5U to 5 or 5U 2U, then you're going to be able to get underneath Lancelot, side swapping. He can't hit anything by that point. You could try to go for jump heavy there, but Narmaya can navigate pretty quickly. Okay. Yeah, slows things down, so you're going to hold this corner a little bit here. No DP, but Rose was looking for it, so that's a good message there for Yozamitsu. But honestly, right now, in this corner, Rose kind of fears a little bit of your answers back, as opposed to trying to run their own game plan.
The little fireball yet again, the ultimate fireball skill. I like it. Yozamitsu knows. They know that. Oh my goodness! Hey, the beauty of Lancelot.
Yeah, that's unfortunate follow up here by the ultimate skill, Turbulence. 5L reset to EX. Tried to call hard cancel, and we had an even longer delay before we got the close medium there, in order to get a punish off of the Raging Strike attempt. That was supposed to be Brave counter, but not finding that mark.
Not at all. Man, just get the cross up with the JM, but even still, those plus frames did not net for much, because they used the EX to make their way back in. Yozamitsu is keeping the pressure on. Good wall jump, but no confirm. And they're playing crazy. This is party time right now.
See, you know what? If you had simple inputs, you would have hit that Gorilla Blade just fine.
Solid damage too at this. Really, really big hits. Oh, that was meaty. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
no kidding.
Yeah, we were at the butcher shop with that one.
That's a finish. Good route here from Yozamitsu.
Nice, yeah. Yozamitsu has a lot of these frame kill setups. I'm noticing a lot for throws and just using the 5L or even like a couple of different normals just to set up for a lot of meaty buttons, and I'm liking it a lot. Rose trying to use the EX Fireball, not quite finding it. The forward throw and gets checked with the 2L, but not finding a guaranteed confirmed Yoza. Another forward throw has ended up with them in the corner, trying to stop him from jumping. What a confirmation from Rose Lockhart.
Yeah, and, good little course correct right there. Yo, that's such a shame. Course correction right there, because normally after the ult skill, Gorilla Blade there, the Impulse Blade rather, you're going to go for the corner swap to at least maintain that corner position. Since we're too far away for a wall jump, we decide to go back to the mid screen and reset the situation with ult skill Fireball. And you see how that pays off immediately after, because that guard cancel came through and the recovery is just forever and a half, and Rose still able to make a punish. So good round there. Jump M. Nice.
Not looking too bad. Nice. Just the stab. Not going for any of these confirmations. Rose is going for a lot of resets. They're just looking for, uses the ultimate skill DP. Gonna have that hard knockdown as well. Gets the DP right back at you. I respect it and understand. Finding the way to stagger pressure as well with Yozamitsu winning the trade, but enough DP. This is playing with your heart. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier.
No. This is knowing how a dash up works here. Sure, it's playing with your heart, but you see how committed Yozamitsu is right now. You're telling me you're not going to go for a DP right there?
Hey, listen. The reason why they're running is because there's no way he's going to do it again, and that's when they got hit twice. Whoa! What a trade, man!
Oh my god!
What did he hit him with that caused her to spit out like that?
That was the heavy. That was run up heavy, counter hit heavy.
Jeez, man.
Which is insane. I can't believe they hit each other at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how that worked out. You didn't have the life to get. Yo, what happened? I want to see I need to look at the code itself to understand why Raging Strike did not take priority. It's like a clash, except it didn't work out. That's interesting. Never seen that.
Nice. They're going to find big damage off of this too, going for the reset. Throw techs galore from Yozamitsu. Yoza is ready. Love the cross up as well. Off of the utilization of that special. Not quite finding it either. And manages to try and get back in there. And Rose finds the cross up anyway off of the JM.
That's the just Lancelot things when you're close enough to get the hit, but then your triple attack doesn't come out with far L.
Right.
It's just like, 6 swords?
Yeah,
he's got four. He's got 4.
I mean, here's the thing, right? If I'm sitting at home with a box of cereal of Frosted Flakes, I'm not going to think that's Frosted Flakes. That's not how that is. I'm going to go get Frosted Flakes. I want my Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, I get you, because you do have Belial and Avatar Belial. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Could have at least the Sandolphin, but right now we have Destin and Siero. It's going to be Djeeta up against Katalina.
Nice. Loving it too. Rocking the new outfit as well. Loving it. 6XL. Destin. I like it. Lots of spacing wars. Lots of spacing wars right now.
That's the fear between both these characters. They both have the corner carry possibilities here. Damage routes aplenty. Cross up L. Not quite going to open up yet, but the 2L certainly does with far L immediate confirmed into the EX Rekka series for not a whole lot of damage because we had that light starter.
I like it too. Using the unique skill to actually fake out the fact that he was going to hit overhead or anything of the sort and went for the low, but Siero was already aware of that. What a whiff punish, man. Listen, see, Siero is like that 5H, that far H is putting in work right now.
Stagger L's. There it is. Opened up with the heavy. I'm not sure what you tried to press, but it's painful. You're dead.
Absolutely. And there it is. Possibly a situation where you're trying to stop. I think what they reacted to was the walk back. I think they were trying to look for an option to try and see if they could stall her out because she hit a button and then Destin waited a bit and then they pulled the trigger on the close H. So I think that possibly be what they were possibly.
Oh, no.
Not the weird angle, man.
It should have been after the next button. Look, I'm going to say it. After that button, maybe actually Raging Strike wouldn't have picked up for you. You already side swat. That sucks.
You were behind. Oh man, she did a little bit too high.
Yeah. Off the wall. Let me show you how it's done, says Destin.
Nice.
Who could have been ready for that? Like, you had to be so on your game that you realize, oh, I wall bounced out of my combo. I need to pump the brakes immediately. Come to a screeching halt, just like this health bar certainly has. Destin with a strong lead. No escape. Smart. What a back throw.
That's something that's super interesting too. The reason why that option is better than anything else other than a DP that would have won is because throws in this game are 4 frames. So throws being so things that are -4 and less actually can be punished by throws provided that your opponent is close enough. So going for a clash, if you know they're gonna hit another button, why not use the fastest thing it is that every character has, which is a throw. All throws are 4 frames. So I really like that awareness from Destin to do that. Recognize they were close enough to pull the trigger.
Off the wall, big damage. Oh, nice. 5U reset there. Just not quite going to play this far. Heavy game once again. A little spot dodge. Not out of the woods, though. The 2 L's wall bounce. Because it's a lighter starter here. Not finding that normal damage that we're getting from Djeeta, but certainly going to send a message here. You already have that established life lead. It's okay to spend this meter here.
Absolutely. Trying to go for the jump. Manages to find it with a JM. Maintaining plus frames with Siero, doing a pretty good job. That could have been really bad if Siero was ready for that 5M to be whiffed. They do like to mash that far heavy to fish out for a button, but they tried to run up and hit 5M instead. The projectile was waiting for him. That EX is hard to deal with, man. Has a hitbox on her and then continues to persist after it's gone. So,
sneaky throw. Too far. Nice with the 2U setup there. Siero with a quick back throw.
Oh, DP.
It's about time we saw a wake up DP. It's about time.
Yeah, honestly. That's fishing for the projectiles as well. Nice. There's the 5M again. Still gotta respect that. The respect on her there.
The dance begins. Not. Oh no! I thought.
Man.
I believed in Siero there. I thought for sure, but Djeeta's got some great aerial buttons. My goodness.
Yeah, he definitely was. He was definitely waiting for that. He let it go to try and anti-air her, but Siero gets hit on the way down. That's super unfortunate. Oh, that was a misinput. That was 100% misinput. That was 100% a misinput.
Yeah, I don't. I couldn't imagine that. Another one of those matchups is going to be interesting for 2B. She can get bullied here, but also can really contend with zoning a little bit. So it gets kind of tricky because the spear is certainly going to make things a little bit difficult if you try to go for the medium beam, which is 2B's fastest special, right, as far as projectiles go. It has that pseudo hit scan quality of it. Nice guard cancel for Wavie to already lock you down in a corner position, and that bullying begins. 50% in the tank. No DP yet, but ult skill. Hex with a couple side slots off Golden Throne. This is why we hold block button here, Fawn.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's some times where you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you have to guess and you have to, like, of course, like, either move your stick or use your pad to block left or right. Sometimes the block button is just your best friend. And that's something that, unfortunately, cannot be said about the previous match. Manages to get the Raging Strike. I like it. Get off me. Not really feeling it. Good check, actually, on that. That JM actually kept her a little bit more advantageous. That 5H. 4H is so good on 2B.
Sure is. Like, slower startup, so there's plenty of opportunity to try to challenge it, and a little bit risky, but also the reward is just substantial. Are you kidding me? What a quick confirmed SBA. Good lord, Wavie with the first game.
He did the same thing to nothing, to average grappler too. He did the same thing. There was a time where Ladiva jumped and they used the far H to get that hit, and then they immediately popped that super. Like
she is very quick at reacting to a lot of those interactions. Like she's got that pretty well down pat. Honestly, that's why Wavie consistently shows up as a top player in Granblue.
Nice, manages to get a solid confirm that leads to the corner a little bit more. Found a nice hit. Nice, baited things out a little bit actually. Didn't know where the teleport was going to end up going. Found another strong hit, and this should be a good kill. It's not. Just puts out the trap yet again, trying to chip him out. Yeah. Yep.
Very dominant round right there from Wavie once again here.
It's a really strong showing.
Oh,
wow.
I think we tried to go for roll, maybe? No, it might have been the start of the
answer.
Yeah.
She definitely tried to edge here because it was a counter hit. So Ladewaybac reacted, but she got hit. Like it's hard, man.
It was
like,
the sway. Like I think it was unique dash is what she got hit by.
Oh, that is fair.
Yeah, Ladewaybac going for the 5U dash and interaction there. But one last touch will do. Wavie seals it out. 2-0 victory. She climbs higher into this ladder series. But Diaphone coming up to the stage here with Grimnir up against Ryazo on Anila.
So far, starting things out with the projectiles, yeah. Anila would have a bit of a harder time trying to deal with that. Oh, good anti-air. What a reaction, man.
Yeah, it's a very quick reaction here to try to get the 2H off. A couple lights and then jumping deep cross up. Unfortunate Diaphone trying to get the interrupt. Oh, but finish here. So Diaphone with the triple attack wall bounce.
Oh, there's the ultimate skill yet again. Skipping stones, not doing too bad. The changes, man. The changes. This does so much damage for Anila.
Yeah, she's certainly capable of returning the favor in terms of damage. Shimmy here from Diaphone. Nice. Quick interrupt.
Nice.
You do have meter to close this out.
Super Skybound. All right. Clean and concise. All it took was one hit. That's the type of game to me that Granblue is a lot of the time. That one hit can lead into so much for you if you manage to land it right. It can just become so much more difficult. I like the movement. Try to change things up a little bit, changing how their jump art actually is. Caught them with the projectile. The win speaks for him.
No GPU. Guard cancel out though.
It's heck.
Nice. Try to block the cross up here, and we do succeed, but that guard cancel not working out in your favor. Diaphone going to get fully punished for it.
Absolutely.
It's crazy to see Diaphone return to Grimnir. The exploration continues for this character. And that's the thing, is too few players out there on Grimnir. We can count on a single hand how many are showcasing this character to the effect that Diaphone is trying to do right now. And unfortunately, going to get challenged by Ryazo with it. Just a good block on the Skybound Art. Great patience.
Yeah, tried to see if they could actually do something off of the whiffed 5L, but instead it just ends up catching them out. 6-6H, good punish as well. Has the sigil already up and ready to go, carrying them all the way to the corner. DP, get away from me. I'm not really feeling it. The jump in, catches him.
Yeah, the far lights. We take the full march here. No challenge. There's a guard cancel. That's what we've tried to spot dodge for.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man. Got the jump in off of the EX. What's doing off of the sheet? Keeping that projectile there, yeah, that is very hard to deal with.
Dang, I can't believe 2U didn't reach the far poke. I think that was the heavy starter here for Diaphone.
It was 5H. 5H is a really solid two-hitting normal that can be pretty good at whiff punishing. That first initial hit, the first initial hit of that far H can really go a long way because it stuns them long enough. You're able to get a lot off of the counter hit, and that second hit is just great for being able to try and see if you can poke at somebody, right? It's just a good tool. 5H is easily his best button and the one you should be looking for a lot on Grimnir.
Indeed, trying to go for a 2H right there. Not quite close enough. Ryazo with the 5U. Does finish the whole thing. Good block though, and the patience from Diaphone right now. 5H does find the mark. Calls out the sheet.
Oh, good
very
job.
quick adjustment. Yeah, because you have to seal to get that additional dash command while you're still floating up there. Good stuff.
Yeah, avoided the ultimate skill too. Didn't want to be in a situation where you had to block or guess from Anila, strike throw, whatever it is that you may have been concerned about. It's a hit off of the ultimate skill, going to convert into it. Going to be some pretty solid damage to 6-6H. Close it out. It catches him trying to walk back and hit a button. The guys will try to go for a shimmy, and they're paying for it though.
Oh, nice seal set up there, so we have another opportunity to extend if we do need to. Oh my goodness, jump and all right.
Nice. There we go. Yes.
Oh no, the combo limit, but that's still a-okay. Diaphone able to put a round on the board.
Yeah, still was able to utilize, thankfully enough, he hit the button early enough to where the 2L was going to work out, and that's exactly what happened. Ryazo wasn't able to check him on that in time. She used the 6-6L and it got punished. Now Ryazo's resorting to the projectiles, tried to go in. That could have been really bad. Didn't recover in time to be able to punish that.
Nice. Some of the tornadoes keep you locked in a position, and you fish for that DP opportunity. Good call out here from Ryazo.
for a chance. 6XL. Oh man, kick the shins. Yeah, the shin kick.
Haven't seen that on the triple attack quite yet. That's
Oh, good stuff. Good punish. There it is. Hey, that 4 frames putting in work. That's if you don't think you can punish with a normal, using a throw to actually punish and get the back and get the corner reposition is good. Oh, nice! Not again! Not again!
Any other circumstance in the world that works out here, but because it was so deep, it's missing the mark. It's normally used to course correct. That's why you see a lot of players go for that quick 2H confirm, and you get an awkward space on 2Hs sometimes. So you Raging Strike to follow up.
Man, unfortunate, dude. First Katalina, then it happens to die
right?
as well,
like,
right? Like, such a sad thing to be able to see the ultimate skill being utilized here. I like using that 2U as well to just sort of poke it thing. And he's trying to assess the scenario. 2L mash from Diaphone, just trying to avoid situations. Hey, don't test them.
No. So, hey, did
them.
you try to do this earlier? Was this the thing? You were crazy because I hit it no problem, but you have no bravery points. It doesn't really matter at this life point though. 7 seconds left. Diaphone needs to make something happen. The jump bell.
Oh no, anti-air, not top. Good sway. He was already aware that that was coming. Ryazo stays in and stays alive. Man,
I can't believe it. Jump off the sheet.
Oh, nice.
Into that tornado, so gonna go down here. Already shuts it. Oh. That's so mean. What did the sheep ever do to you? Well, actually, I know exactly what that sheep did.
I was about to say, that sheep's a criminal. Don't let his fluffy exterior fool you.
Good blocks after the 5U. Fooled by that once before, and what a call out here.
Setting up. Oh, didn't find the hit. They're not going to be able to get the mix-up that they were looking for. Guard cancel. Diaphone. Still doing what it is they can. Throwing out the sheep. Doing her part as a faithful shepherd. Manages to land the hit. That's going to be a very, very strong conversion here. Big damage. Trying to see if they can set things up. They whiff the stand light. He saw the stand light whiff again. Oh no!
Yeah, we didn't have another bravery point in the chamber, and the only other thing that could have potentially saved us went ultimate skill for a restand, but we didn't have that available to us because it is Anila. You're not going to restand off your alt skills here, so there you go. Diaphone surviving by the skin of their teeth.
Man, such an.
CWheezy last night put in some work with the Soriz here. But not against Diaphone on Grimnir, so I'm jump install off the rip, and you got opened up. Good lord. That's a jump scare. That's not just jump install. That is jump scare. Yeah. Soriz is already in your face.
Now, what's interesting about this as well is the fact of, like, CWheezy currently in the standings doing really solid 8th place currently in the ladder standings. He has to win this. Otherwise, I think he gets knocked out of top 8, I believe.
Oh my goodness, Diaphone the gatekeeper. Okay.
Right, yeah. So like if I'm reading this correctly, he has to really be on top of it.
Well, seal play begins. Dash L would have interrupted a little bit, but the 2H of the heavens didn't have the meter to get the full follow-up.
Nice, gets the mix. Oh, trying to flip DP again. Yeah, don't you ever.
Stagger, looking for that one. Single brave counter. You didn't give it to me. That's fine. Delay pressure, and we take that round. That was very scary because if Diaphone had just 15% more meter, it would have been a whole round for Diaphone there.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's plus. Yeah, you have to guard cancel that. Yeah, that's like +3, +4. It's really plus on block. You do not want to give Soriz the opportunity to work with those plus frames like that. But Diaphone does not seem to give him any leeway. Guard cancel blocked, but still maintaining plus frames. CWheezy trying to find his way in, but Diaphone has already pretty much walked into the corner. But I like the fact that CWheezy is fighting. No! Oh my goodness.
I think there was supposed to be a button in there. I don't quite remember what button follow-up goes for that route, but it's button into Raging Strike, and then you would have got the clean follow-up there for corner carry. That's what CWheezy was going for. 1-0 lead. I want to say that's
I believe it's
medium,
5,
right?
Yes, it is 5M, because 5M will still make contact with that, or you can go for 2M if you want to as well. But it is the mediums.
Yeah. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, because 5M is the stand boot, right? So it's
5M is a stand boot. You can confirm off of any of them, but most people I think confirm off of 2. Yeah. From what it is that I've seen.
was a little safety net to go for 2M. Played a little
Yeah.
hacky sack there. Like, all right, I don't want to worry about height here. But
Oh, no.
Diaphone, oh no. Try to get that jump in there off the seal setup, but just a little bit too early on button press. CWheezy, coast to coast we go.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't jump in. Oh, no. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Hold on. Everyone
Okay.
stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Everybody stay calm. Stay calm, everybody. Oh,
If that
my
first
goodness.
hit didn't land, though, if that first hit did not land, that would have been terrible. And the immediate send, so it would do the autocorrect to get the follow-up right after. Diaphone got lucky, but also had the wherewithal to remember, if I send this, I can still get this.
Just jump in. Guard cancel. Oh my gosh. Manages to land the hit and instead gets the JL. Not bad from Diaphone. And so far, 6-6L from CWheezy trying to make his way in, but gets the super good reaction, man.
You can't do this against people that are using simple inputs, okay?
Facts.
And that's literally everybody.
Yeah. In this game, absolutely. Oh, man.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, Diaphone had to have meant to do that because it's the height you can recognize, like, okay, I got the hit because it does the float. So if I full send, it wraps up the animation faster. And I'm trying to remember the difference in recovery off of Raging Strike, but it does that auto turn for you, so you don't have to do the micro step forward. Because you might have been able to just wait for animation to end, or was that a height thing where it would have fallen right back down?
I believe it was a height thing because the issue with it itself is that you do, of course, have to make sure that you are in range. And as we've seen already twice tonight, that height is one of the key factors as to why a lot this stuff can go south, right?
Yeah,
so you do have to be careful about how high up they are. It does sort of limit your combo routes depending on the character and who you are.
That's right. Well, far heavy a couple times here since we were committed on the second one. A jump in was easy access for CWheezy. But the back throw, hold the corner again. Guard cancel for guard cancel. Nice. Jump special. Does get the open here. Blocks DP. Diaphone is locked in.
Absolutely. So that Parasite meme all over again. Good stuff up with the EX Fireball as well. Finding the super. Gets the Bravery point back. That's going to be big damage. Only one Bravery point remaining for CWheezy. So looking for a chance. Nice. Good guard cancel. Oh, flex on him.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow, far M with the quick confirm. Oh, that